What's up guys, Ed here again on the channel, press start. So, today I have a new special video. That's my first video talking English. Sorry for my English, that's a work in progress, okay? But I will do my best, okay? Today I have a special guest on my channel and we are talking about the past, the present and the future of Battlelands Royale. So, how are you, Chris?
Yeah, good. How are you?
So, please introduce yourself for my subscribers, and I know everyone wants to know you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, first off, I don't think you have to apologise for your English. I think your English is very good, so don't worry about that at all. It's
oh, that's great.
it's much better than my Portuguese. I think I know how to say muito bom. Is that very good? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I'm Chris. I work on marketing at FuturePlay, so that means that I get to speak with you guys a lot about Battlelands and look after our social media, look after working with YouTubers and content creators on Battlelands, as well as some of our other games too. So yeah, it's a real pleasure to be here. Thanks very much for having me.
Great, Chris, great. And now guys, I have some questions to do to him, and I know he will answer everyone. Don't worry guys, I don't let him run out for the question, okay? So the first question, Chris, is how long has the company been active in the gaming market?
Yeah, so we've been active since 2015 now, well, towards the end of 2015. Actually, we've just recently celebrated our 3rd birthday, so Battlelands Royale is like the 5th game that we've produced. Previously, I don't know if you've played any of the other games that we've had, but they're all idle games, so upgrade-based clickers like Idle Farming Empire, Idle City Empire, Idle Tuber Empire, Idle Crafting Empire, and then Battlelands Royale is the first step that we've taken away from this idle gaming genre into something that we started development in January time and launched in June, so really happy to see that it's got such an active community around the world.
Yeah, the game is great, and it brings to you a new area in this marketing, right? Yeah,
exactly. So as I say, like previously we focused more on really casual games, single player games, so for us to take a step away from that and move towards a more player v player battle royale type game, we've always been big fans of the battle royale genre. We used to and still do love playing battle royale on PC and console, so to be able to make it on mobile with the super simple controls and kind of put the vision that the team had into reality is something that we think is really cool.
And how was the decision to create the Battlelands Royale? How was the start?
So it started off actually towards the back end of last year. One of our coders, Henker, over one weekend, so literally 2 days, he decided that he wanted to create a battle royale prototype. So started on Saturday morning, finished on Sunday night, and by the end of it, all he'd had was a tiny little figure, kind of looked a little bit like a Lego dude. Basically, it was just a block actually, and the block was moving around like this grey floor, and you could control him with your left stick, and you could shoot his gun with the right stick. And at that time, he was just shooting at other bots, and it was awesome. Like straight away, even though there was no art, we couldn't wait to play the next game. And that's when we kind of knew that it was something that needed to happen in reality. So yeah, come January time, that's when more artists and more designers joined Henko in creating the game into what it is that you see today.
Wow, that's really cool, man. How many persons has the team?
So in our whole studio, we have 25 people now, but not everybody in our studio is working on Battlelands Royale. So we have like 8 people working on Battlelands Royale, I think. A few artists, couple of designers, and some coders, and that's pretty much it. Like eight people. So very small team, but we like to try and do things fast and keep using the feedback that you guys are giving to us in the community to help make something that you want to keep playing, and using your awesome ideas to form the game, and yeah, really help it to grow.
Yeah, it's a really small team to a great game, but I need to say you are doing a great work.
Thank you. It's very good to hear. I can't take any responsibility for the development side of things, unfortunately. I'm not that smart, but yeah, it makes me very proud to be in the same room as the guys who have produced this, because we all play it all the time, and it's seriously fun. And like whenever there's a new update that comes out and we release the test version, everybody straight away is like, "Whoa, let's play!" And we just all get together for duos, and yeah, we love playing it just as much as you guys do. So it makes me happy to hear that you're enjoying it.
So, how do players influence the development of the game?
Hugely. We've been listening to players throughout the soft launch period as well as since global launch. So, as I say, we started fully developing the game in January when we actually put a team on it. But then the first version of the game was released in Europe in March, and that was when we started to build the community around the game, because we realised that players who were playing it wanted a forum where they could share ideas, where they could speak to us, and that's really awesome for us because it gave us an avenue straight away to chat to our players through Discord, through Facebook groups, and really ensure that the players were pivotal in each of the developments that are happening in the game. So, for example, challenges, which have just been introduced in Season 2, the players were a fundamental reason why we're able to implement that so fast. It had always been something that we wanted to happen, but the fact that you guys were all saying and asking so much for challenges really inspired us to bring them to you much faster. So hopefully that's a feature that you guys are enjoying.
Yeah, I see it in the game. We have a lot of things that players are asking, and I can see the work you are doing, guys, to put this in the game. I played since the start and since the beginning, and I can see every change you're making in the game. So it's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully with each update that comes out, there's a little bit of an improvement with each one, and even more of a reason for you to keep coming back and playing.
Yeah. So on the game start screen and the mod, we have placed the image of a new weapon that's not available to us yet. Can you tell us more about it? Will it be available in the middle of the season? Yes,
is the short answer. It looks pretty cool though, the weapon, don't you think?
Yeah, so I can see that weapon has 4 barrels, so that's great, and I look forward to use it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a favourite. I think it's going to be a new favourite when it's released. Which, yeah, it will be in Season 2.
When we can expect the next update?
Yeah, so we've been working hard on the next update, and it will be coming out at the start of next week, or at some point next week.
Great. So it's very soon.
Very soon.
In addition to this new weapon, we will have any other new things during Season 2?
Throughout the season, we're constantly tweaking what's in place at the moment to be able to improve it. So, for example, Halloween is coming up, right? Without giving too much away, you might expect to see something special around that sort of time. And yeah, with each update that comes, there'll be new features to help keep the game fresh and keep you guys happy. That's for sure. In the next update, actually, we've added a feature which has been quite heavily requested from the community for a long time, and it's not to do with the gameplay, it's to do with something outside of the gameplay, although at the same time it's very crucial to your identity within the game, if that's a clue.
So, with the challenge and the XP boosters, I feel that it's easier to reach new levels. Season 2 started some days ago and many people have already reached it or are level 50. Do you intend to make any changes in the game so that players don't level up so fast?
Yeah, I think it's really important to us that the game is playable by everybody, like it's accessible in the case that it's easy for everybody to progress to a certain point. But at the same time, we don't want a situation where everybody has reached level 50 really fast. So we're finding the medium between those two extremes, if you like. And there has been a couple of people, you're right, in the community saying that they've reached level 50 already. But those guys they still got to be really good, and they still got to be playing a lot, because it's not too easy. But yeah, we're constantly looking at ways we can tweak and improve the balancing. What level did you say that you were on again?
When we talked last week, I was level 44. Now I am already a level 50. Yeah, I reached level 50 on Thursday.
Nice. So you've unlocked the samurai.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's quite nice to see in the community already that people are getting super excited about the samurai skin. And yeah, of course we're finding ways and trying to find ways that we can keep the game fresh for those of you who have reached level 50 already. But at the same time, the other day we checked and it was like way less than 1% of the players who had actually reached level 50. So we know that it's something that we want to address as well to help you guys out and ensure that you've got plenty of reasons to keep playing for a long time.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand. The game needs to have a medium challenge to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And the vast majority of our players are players who will pick up and play when they have, say, 10-20 minutes free in the day, and obviously we want to give them the feeling of progression as well. So it's really important for us to find the balance between the two. And obviously we really care about you guys who are already at level 50.
I love the Mystery Challenge. How did the idea come about?
Yes, the mystery challenges, they spurned from the community as well, really. Like we'd been seeing on Discord and in the Facebook groups and on the Reddit forum that lots of people had been requesting challenges, and we had such a huge amount of the types of challenges that we could do. But one of the guys on the team just then thought, well, what if we could find like a really cryptic way of bringing these challenges into the game without making it immediately obvious, and at the same time giving you guys like cause to be excited. So the first one, defend the Cyberdyne. Like I didn't even get that at the start. So you made the video on it, right? You did really well to get it pretty quickly.
Yeah, that challenge was my favorite until now.
Yeah. Well, you had the Terminator video going on, and it's a great idea by the guys that have brought it into the game, because it's something that makes it really fun for us as well when we don't necessarily know what the actual challenge is. Like we've got a sheet with them all listed down, right, with what the challenge is and what the mystery name for it is, but I try so hard not to open that sheet so that I can keep it fun for me too. And yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying that feature a lot as well.
And have some challenges that's more easy when you read the name in English that's in another language. Like the last picking up pins. in Portuguese is escolhendo ervilhas. To us, not make sense that because in English the gun is called the pea shooter.
Yeah.
But it's not the same name in Portuguese. Don't have anything with in the name.
Aha. Okay. So then you have to be like a real detective.
I'm playing with my game in English, so to me it's easier. But for the rest of the Brazilian guys, that's very difficult.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of think that makes it more fun, though. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that it adds to the mystery a little bit more.
The challenge is really great. It's really great. It's my favorite challenge is always the mystery challenge.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good to hear.
So and like other games, Battlelands Royale also suffers from hacks and mods. What do you guys to do to ensure for play?
Yeah, this is something that we take very seriously. Like we think that it's super unfair that 99.999% of our players can be enjoying the game, having loads of fun playing it, and then all of a sudden a hacker comes across who is in the 0.0001% and ruins it. So yeah, we're working as hard as we can to stamp out the hackers and cheaters, and the community can certainly be assured that we're doing our best to deal with that.
If one player using a hack using a mod, that's annoys the other players.
Yeah, that's and like as gamers ourselves, and as people who love playing games. There's nothing we want to see more than a game that is free of hackers and free of mods and free of cheats. So yeah, we're doing all that we can to avoid that, and yeah, you can rest assured that we're certainly on it around the clock.
Great. And about the future of the game, many players ask for clans or squads in the game. What are your plans? What are the difficulties in implementing these features in the game?
Yeah, good question. What do you think you would like to see most in the game?
I don't know about squads, but I really want the clans. I think that that will do the game more social and more interesting. On the other hand, I think have a difficulty because the size of the map, how many players are in the game. So I don't know how can this work.
Yeah, I think you're right in that we want to make the game more social, and it's something that's really enjoyed quite a lot of virality so far, and like lots of word of mouth and people hearing about it through friends. And if we can make it even easier for things like clans to happen within the game and integrate more community type features into the game, that's certainly one thing that we're looking into in the future. And yeah, there's a ton of other stuff as well. So we'll be moving on to new seasons before too long, and yeah, the graphical overhaul that you see on the map now since Season 2, don't know if you noticed, but from Season 1 to Season 2, the style of the map has been improved quite a bit. So that gives us quite a lot more possibilities to experiment, let's say, with the environment moving forward. So there's plenty of potential and exciting possibilities of things that you could see in the map going forward as well.
In the future, can we see Battlelands in the esports market?
Yeah, who knows? Hopefully. I think it's an area that we would really love to go into. As yet, we've not really had the chance to explore it properly, just because the time has been so crazy since the game launched, and our hands are pretty full. But I think it would be really cool to be able to take Battlelands into the esports arena for sure. So fingers crossed that's something that we can start working on soon too.
Great. I look forward for the sport. I see some teams are apparent for now, and even without the clans.
Yeah, I don't know. So there's no formal teams as such that have been like endorsed by FuturePlay or anything like this, but the fact that players are creating their own teams, I think, proves that there's potential for us to be able to enter the esports space, and yeah, it's something that we really want to see in the future. So if there are teams popping up already, then that's great. Where did you see the teams?
So here in Brazil, have 4 or 5 teams, and that's great. That's great. They are calling themselves of clans, but it's more to make a team to the esports. So people is looking forward, looking to the future, and that's great.
Yeah, no, it's really cool, and hopefully we'll be able to bring it to you guys before too long.
And have you started thinking about Season 3?
Yeah, funnily enough, actually, there was some talk this week about Season 3, and some of the artists were sharing ideas about new characters for Season 3, and I'm not going to say too much, but they look really cool. So that's one thing that I would certainly be very excited for. But yeah, and we're always looking at ways about how we can make the next season even bigger and even better than the current season.
That's great. So in Season 1, the rock site was in construction. In Season 2, there's a rock there. In Season 3, that rock will launch?
Too early to say. It's too early to say, but I have seen a lot of chat in the communities actually about this rocket launcher at the rocket site, and who knows? Like, can't say yes, can't say no. But for the meantime, at least, I think there's a little spot north of the rocket site. I don't know if you discovered this, but a place for me where I quite often like to drop is just north of the rocket site, and there's always loads of loot there, and there tends to be quite a lot of shields as well. So yeah, I would enjoy that whilst it's there for sure.
Yeah, I think designers have a great challenge forward.
Yeah, definitely a positive problem.
So guys, we have now a special gift for you guys, right, Chris?
Yes, we do. Yes.
So for the best comment, we'll give some battle pass, right?
Yeah, we will.
How many?
We have 3 to give away.
So guys, look up 3 battle pass for the best comment. So right now, write your comment, cross your fingers to win that, okay? Chris, thanks so much for being here, for answering me. I know in the future I will have a lot of questions. I hope you are answered too.
Thank you for having me. It would be a pleasure to be back one day in the future.
Oh, that will be great. Thanks so much. Please subscribe the channel, okay? Hit the bell for don't lose any news, and see you later. Bye.